Howdy everyone, welcome to our Sprint Demo 7. So currently we will share what are the updates from last week. So let's go to the user stories once. So this week I have worked on user story number 6 and other user stories which will be showing in the demo. As for user story number 6, as a faculty member, I want to see all students' current location so that I can ensure safety. So if you go into the DynamoDB database table, here you can see there's a faculty member named Dr. Rao and a faculty list that has me as the faculty. And if you can see the students in this list, I have only one student as of now, and that is Ram. So now if I go into my faculty dashboard and if I click on refresh student locations, okay, give me a second, I think it's got stuck. If you click on refresh student locations, I'll be able to see Ram's location, which was his most latest location. And as he's the only student in my class, I'm only getting his location. That is the functionality I worked on this week. And on to the next person. Ram, you're on mute.
Who's going next? Yeah, okay, I'll share my screen. So since I am a student in Shishir's class now, when I send him an SOS notification, he should be notified on his email, and also all my check-ins go to his dashboard directly since he is my faculty. So we'll show the SOS functionality now. If I click on SOS, so this is much faster on mobile. This is my Edge browser is a little slow, and I can give an emergency message here, something like SOS message, and Shishir receives this on his email as my assigned faculty. Now he'll share his email on the screen and he can show you the emergency request. We're using SNS and DynamoDB streams to do this. Yeah, back to Shishir now. If you can share your screen and show the emergency message.
Yeah, I just got the email. I'll share my screen and show you. So as you can see, here is my mail. And here I got an emergency alert saying that so-and-so student is there at a so-and-so place. So this is, what user story is this exactly? Students.
So this is user story 5
Yeah.
to let the faculty know that a particular student is unsafe,
Yeah.
feeling unsafe. Yeah.
So similarly, we've also worked on if I want to notify students to check in. So now as Ram is in my class, and if I send him a notify students to check in, he'll get an email saying that you need to check in your status. So now if I click this button, successfully notified one students. So if Ram can share his screen and show his email, you'll be able to see that he has received an email from me.
So if I go to my mail, I have a latest check-in reminder from Shishir. Dear student, please check in your location. We can configure these in Lambda itself. These emails are coming from the Lambda Python script. And likewise, Shishir also has another feature to check the to send the custom check-in status, which addresses our user story 9 on faculty dashboard. And I get to see the custom check-in status once he shares that. Back to you, Shishir.
Yeah, so another button of creating a new check-in status. So let's say we already have a hotel check-in status. Now I'm creating a new one saying in transit. Now this status is added successfully. Now Ram can log into the student dashboard and show that he is able to see the new status.
Yeah. So if I go to my student dashboard now, I do not have the check-in status available yet because this was from my previous login. However, if I refresh it, you can see the new in-transit status Shishir just added for all these class members. Yeah. So this addresses user story 9 and user story 2. 9 is to create a custom status from faculty dashboard, and two is to be able to see this custom check-in status as a student here. Yeah, I think these are the final features that we worked on. Yeah.
I've been correcting some of the code from for the front end part. So previously it was the student dashboard part has had a different layout where everything was cluttered for the check-in part. So I worked on it and just made it properly aligned and just beautified a little bit. Also, I've removed some additional elements that are on the dashboard. Also on the menu side, we previously had account settings, sign in and security and everything. But since we had a different layout for individual items, we just brought it down, cut it short to just 3 items. We haven't deployed the profile page and the help part. This help part is going to be a static page with some of the FAQs or something like that. Profile section, the code is ready. Again, it is not deployed. This is just going to pull out the information from the DynamoDB tables based on a student or faculty or whoever the user is, and we are going to display it here. Also, I've been simultaneously working on for the mobile integration also. A few of the pages are already working fine, and I'm just left with a few more integrations, and that should be ready by the weekend. Yeah.
Okay, I'll share my screen.
Oh wait, let me do.
Okay.
Yeah. So in this lambda function, I added a logic to handle names with multiple words like example Sai Kaushik Rao. It keeps a full name for display but generates a clean, unique username by removing spaces and special characters, converting to lowercase and adding a random suffix. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be sharing my screen now.
Okay, so me and Vaishnavi worked on the documentation part. This is just one side of the documentation, the maintainability, but there's also user documentation, which we have a draft of. We haven't done the formatting yet, so we'll have the all three documentations ready towards the end of the week.
Yeah, so is everyone done?
Yeah, I think that's it for the demo.
Yeah, so we have completed all user stories. We only have IAC, like infrastructure as code, and the student like monitoring dashboard left, and that will be presenting directly in class on whichever date we get to present. Thank you.